guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. My name's Hayley for anyone who doesn't know, and I'm going to make some homemade fish cakes. So I'm going to steam some potatoes. I want them dry, so I've left them whole. If there's any creaking, it's just this computer chair. I have left them whole because I want them quite dry, obviously, so they don't fall apart when I fry them. So I've got 500 grams of whitefish. I'm not going to tell you to buy bassa or cod or haddock or whatever. It's whitefish. Whatever you can afford. But we do have some smoked haddock. Just smoked fish. You can get smoked bassa, I do believe, anyway, so yeah. I do like the mix of both of the fishes, because whitefish on its own tastes of next to nothing as far as I'm concerned. So you're just going to cook them until it comes to the boil, then give it 5 minutes. Then take them out. It doesn't matter if they're not fully cooked anyway, because they are going to get cooked again in the fish cake, so. Make sure you take out all your fish. So they're not 100% cooked, look. Oh dear. So the taters are done. What I'm not going to do is pulverise them and mash them until they're smooth. I don't want smooth. I just want them broken up, crushed, and you can see how dry they are. That is what you want. Don't add any liquid to this in the form of milk or butter. So 500 grams of fish, 1 kilogram of potatoes. All I'm doing is smashing them. Not into mashed potato. You want chunks of potato in this. On that plate is a couple of tablespoons of dill. That is optional. I'm just going to break the fish up now and put it in. But I'm not going to break it into small pieces either, as you can see. And I'm also going to put in some parsley. And I would advise you, because I thought the smoked fish would be quite salty, because it usually is, but it wasn't in this case. So I would advise you to taste your fish, the smoked one, and see if it is salty. If it's not, add some salt at this stage, otherwise they're going to be quite bland, because fish don't taste it that much. So nice big chunks. I got 8 large fish cakes out of this, which is not bad really. Not for what's going into it. So, like I said, leave them in good chunks, look. And then just give them a quick mix up. Make sure that with every handful of mashed potato that you scoop up, or crushed potato should I say, that you're going to get some fish in it. So there's the dill. I do hold it there for a second or two because I don't know whether it's bloody focusing or not. There's the parsley. You put in as much as you want. And put a drizzle of olive oil in. Literally. You see the stream coming out of there is not a lot. So that's very little olive oil. And there goes the salt. I put some salt in, but I didn't put enough in. It could have done with a little bit more. And this is just me being honest with you. So taste yours as you go along. This is the easiest fish cake recipe on the planet, I think. Now, I shaped mine while it was warm, not hot, while it was warm. So So I'll give it a good mix up. This is why I left them in chunks, look, because you're mixing up. If you broke it up into tiny little pieces, you're not going to find a fish. So I moulded mine by hand. And I set them in the fridge for a few hours to really firm up. So it's been in the fridge. I've got a half scoop there because I figured that was about the right size for a big fish cake. Obviously, you can make them smaller if you like, but once I've squashed it down, because I don't want it too thick, I thought that was a good size for a fish cake. There you go, look. And you can see the fish in it. So into your just plain flour, make sure you coat it. Then into egg. That's where it all gets dirty. Some people love this part, me, not so much. And then into panko. I do always advise panko. It is so good. And just repeat until your mixture's gone. If you want them bigger, do them bigger. If you want them smaller, do them smaller. But you can see how big they are when I pop them out, and it fills my hand, look. I think they're more than big enough. So yeah, I got 8, I think. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I've got 4 in the freezer for mother and father-in-law. So what I do is I get my Dutch oven, my shallower one like the frying pan, and put maybe an inch of oil in. Yeah, I've got 8, look. And then I'll refrigerate it again. Takes longer to refrigerate than cook them. As you can see, this is not an aggressive fry. And leave them alone, especially if you've got a pan that you know it's not going to stick to. Leave them alone, because if you mess about with them, they're going to fall apart. I put them in and I just left them. Not forever, like, you know. You'll see. I'll get to the point. You can see up the side of the turn colour. Look at that. Beautiful. These pans, I can't explain to you how good they are, especially for shallow frying like this. And I'll wait again until the other side is done, and what I'll do is I'll pop them into the oven on gas mark, say about 4 or 350, and just put them in there for about 20 minutes while I cook the rest up. And we had that with, obviously in the UK, chips and mushy peas, but you can see how crisp they are. And they're so soft in the centre. But yeah, just check your seasonings before you roll them up. That's all I advise. Yeah. So there's my homemade fish cakes. Nice and summery. Nice with a side salad instead of chips if that's what you want. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.